with all of these companies over the time and the resale companies that have popped up, really the internet is the great equalizer, isn't it?
The resale market is kind of interesting because, really until just the last few years, there really weren't a lot of options. If you purchased a timeshare and, say, 10 years later, the kids grew up and you no longer had a need for it, you were no longer traveling the way you used to travel, and so you decided to sell, what would you do? And so in some cases, people would put an ad in the local newspaper. So they run the Sunday ad, they spend a couple $100, and nothing happens. So then maybe they call a local realtor. Gee whiz, I've got this timeshare, I'd like to sell it, can you help me sell it? And of course your local realtor really isn't going to have an interest or really the market for a timeshare property. And so it was really a challenge, and it's really only been the last few years with the growth of the internet that there really are legitimate, effective, viable means for selling a timeshare. There's really two basic options online. One is you can go with a broker. We actually are involved with a brokerage company called TimeshareHotDeal.com. And there are some people that just really would prefer to have the assistance of a licensed real estate professional walk them through the sales process. And I can certainly understand that. Another option, and candidly a more popular option we've experienced, is the for sale by owner model. Because what it allows you to do is spend a fairly small amount of money, advertise the timeshare, and essentially advertise until it's sold and closed for no commission. So at the end of the day, when those proceeds are distributed, you get 100% of those proceeds. You're not paying a hefty commission to a broker. But you still need to be careful because anybody can have a website. Gee whiz, the 16-year-old down the street can probably build you a timeshare website by this time tomorrow. The key is when you're looking to use a timeshare resale company for sale by owner website, the key is to make sure that they really are going to have the best chance of delivering the results that you want to get that property sold. And what that means is they need traffic, they need buyers. You've got to have exposure. If you're looking to sell a timeshare, it really boils down to two things. You need exposure and you need to price it right. So we talked a little bit about pricing. You could have an incredible property, but if you've overpriced it, if there's many, many options out there for less money, it's not going to sell regardless of the exposure. And then on the other hand, you could have an incredible deal. You could be giving away your timeshare, but if it's advertised on a website that no one ever goes to, it's not going to sell.